When Nathan Edward Eovaldi steps on the mound, he isn't just throwing a baseball. He's delivering story, sweat, and survival. As of now, the veteran right-hander for the Texas Rangers is one of the most respected arms in baseball. A two-time World Series champion, a two-time All-Star, and a man whose career has been a winding road of injuries, comebacks, and brilliance. Financially, his journey reflects that value. In December 2024, Eovaldi signed a 3-year deal worth $75 million to stay in Texas. According to his contract, in the 2025 season alone, he's slated to earn $30 million, base pay plus signing bonus. Over his career, he has earned over $140 million, a testament both to his skill and his perseverance through setbacks. That money isn't just a paycheck, it's a vote of faith. And Eovaldi more than once has repaid it in full. Early life. Nathan Edward Eovaldi was born on February 13, 1990, in Alvin, Texas, a modest town just south of Houston. In many ways, his story begins there, in the heat under the endless Texas sky. A young boy learning to throw with unfettered ambition. He attended Alvin High School, where he emerged as a promising pitcher. But even in those early years, his path was not smooth. During his junior year, he underwent Tommy John surgery, a major procedure to reconstruct the ulnar collateral ligament in his right elbow. For a high school pitcher, that's a monumental hurdle. Many dreams fade under the weight of such an injury. Yet Eovaldi fought back. By his senior year in 2008, he earned an honorable mention on the Texas All-State team, proving that he was more than just a wounded arm. He was a fighter. He committed to Texas A&M University on a full baseball scholarship. But fate had other plans. Instead of going to college, he leapt straight to professional baseball, choosing to bet on himself and his potential. Personal life. Off the field, Nathan Eovaldi is quietly grounded. He married Rebekah Wilkinson, his high school sweetheart, on December 10, 2011. Though they carry the high-profile life of pro sports, they've managed to keep their private world remarkably down to earth. According to reports, Rebekah runs a small baking business, Bekah's Pink Apron Cakes. They have 2 children, Jace, born in June 2014, and Adeline, born January 11, 2019. For Eovaldi, family is sanctuary, the anchor to steady him through the relentless churn of the MLB season. Religion and faith don't dominate his public persona. He keeps his spiritual life private. There is no loud evangelism, no constant reference to scripture on social media. But those who followed his career sense a humble core, someone who sees his pitching not just as a job, but a gift and perhaps a responsibility. Beyond baseball and family, Eovaldi doesn't flood the tabloids with business ventures. His life off the mound is simple. Home, wife, kids, and a relentless drive to be better. The proving ground, climbing through the majors. Major league debut and early teams. Eovaldi's pro journey began in earnest when the Los Angeles Dodgers called him up. On August 6, 2011, he made his MLB debut. And what an entrance. 5 innings, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, and remarkably, he even got a hit and scored a run. It was the kind of debut that hinted at something electric, something special. But the path wasn't smooth. In his time with the Dodgers, he bounced between starts and relief, major league and minors, as the team carefully managed his innings. Later, he was traded to the Miami Marlins, where he worked to find consistency. Then came a move to the New York Yankees. It was in New York that Eovaldi developed a key weapon, his split-finger fastball, which became a cornerstone of his arsenal. His 2015 season with the Yankees was a breakout in volume, 27 starts, 14-3 record, and a 4.20 ERA. But soon after, elbow trouble returned. In 2016, he suffered a torn flexor tendon and a partially torn UCL, injuries that derailed his season and cast serious doubt on his future. Rebirth in Boston. In 2018, his career took a turning point. The Tampa Bay Rays traded him to the Boston Red Sox, and it was in Boston where Eovaldi's narrative would shift dramatically. He debuted for Boston with a gem, 7 shutout innings in his first start for the team. That was just the warm-up. In the postseason, he became a relief rock star, stepping into high-pressure moments and delivering when it mattered most. In the 2018 ALDS, he came through in Game 3 with 7 dominant innings versus the Yankees. In the ALCS versus the Astros, he repeated, helping Boston clinch. Then, in the World Series, Eovaldi came out of the bullpen in Games 1 and 2, shutting down the Dodgers and setting the stage for Boston to take the title. That 2018 championship was more than a ring. It was vindication. For a pitcher broken by injury, he became a hero. The next years in Boston were full of highs and lows. He was named the opening day starter in 2020, but he also endured more injuries. By 2022, back inflammation and shoulder issues limited him, and Boston's front office shifted around their rotation. Texas homecoming. In December 2022, Eovaldi signed with the Texas Rangers, returning home to Texas. The deal was 2 years, $34 million, with a vesting option for 2025. True to form, there were incentives, innings bonuses, and performance triggers, so the contract could potentially hit $63 million over its life. He made the most of that opportunity. In 2023, he went 12-5 with a 3.63 ERA, made the All-Star team, and played a crucial role in the postseason. That October in the 2023 World Series, Eovaldi started Game 5, the clincher, and earned the win, helping deliver the Rangers' first ever championship. In early 2025, Eovaldi and Texas agreed to a new 3-year deal, $75 million, affirming how important he remained to the franchise. The contract even includes a full no-trade clause, a sign of mutual commitment. The man on the mound, strength in vulnerability, pitching style and philosophy. Eovaldi is not just a power pitcher, though he has that in spades. His four-seam fastball regularly hits 96 to 97 miles per hour, and he has been known to push past 100 miles per hour. But what makes him special is his diverse arsenal. A deep curveball, a cutter, a slider, and, of course, that split-finger fastball he developed. He's cerebral. Instead of overwhelming hitters with brute force alone, he mixes. He sets up batters, disrupts timing, and uses all 5 pitches to keep opponents guessing. It's a kind of artistry, brutal, effective, and unpredictable. What's more, his is a mental resilience. Every injury, every down year, he's come back. He's learned not just to throw hard, but to adapt, to outthink, to survive. 2025, the highs and lows. The 2025 season started with brilliance. Eovaldi's early stretch was dominant, leading some to whisper Cy Young potential. At one point, he earned an all-star bonus of $100,000, even though he wasn't selected for the game, a classy acknowledgement from the Rangers given his performance. But baseball, like life, is never simple. In June 2025, he hit the injured list with triceps tightness. Fans on social media debated whether it was structural or precautionary, but the team called it fatigue. Then, by late August, he was diagnosed with a rotator cuff strain. And just when the season seemed over, he underwent sports hernia surgery in early October 2025. The recovery for that kind of surgery typically takes 6 to 8 weeks, meaning he'd be aiming to start his off-season program on time. So 2025 was a season of contradictions, brilliance and risk, the kind of campaign that cements legacies even if it ends with an asterisk. House tour and car collection. Eovaldi's public persona beyond baseball is surprisingly low-key. Unlike some of his peers who flaunt mansions or supercars, he does not broadcast a flashy lifestyle. He lives in Houston, Texas, not far from where he grew up. There is no detailed, reliable public record of his real estate portfolio. No lavish house tours have been documented in major outlets. Similarly, on the subject of cars, there's no confirmed roster of luxury vehicles tied to him in public media. Most net worth and contract sites focus on his earnings and MLB value, not his garage. That's fitting for Eovaldi. Successful, but not ostentatious. He seems more invested in moments on the mound than material accumulation. His wealth, in some ways, is measured in innings and sweat rather than steel and marble. Why his story matters, a legacy in motion. Nathan Eovaldi's life in baseball is not a straight line. It's a series of comebacks. Make no mistake, His journey from Tommy John surgery in high school to World Series heroics is cinematic. But what makes it compelling is his humility, his resilience, and his willingness to evolve. He is not just a fireball pitcher. He's a craftsman, mixing 5 pitches and thinking deeply about each inning. He's a teammate who has delivered at the highest moments, but he's also the guy who took the road less traveled, recovering from serious injuries more than once. He is deeply rooted in his Texas identity, not just geographically, but in character. His return to the Rangers wasn't just a professional move. It was homecoming. At 35 in 2025, undergoing surgery and facing injury again, many would call it a risk. But for Eovaldi, it's yet another chapter. A veteran story. One of pain, redemption, and the lingering chase of greatness. If nothing else, he reminds us that in baseball, like in life, the greatest pitchers aren't just those who throw the hardest. They are the ones who keep coming back,